This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
In the last 18 regular season games, the softball Cats suffered 14 losses. They finished 12th in the Southeastern Conference and barely made it into the NCAA tournament. But they won back-to-back games, though, in the South Bend Regional this weekend, needing to beat Notre Dame on its home field to reach super status. Cats down 2-1 in the fifth. Nikki Sagerman makes contact. That's some good contact. Goodbye. Belts her second home run of the weekend, extending her 10-game hitting streak and tying the game at 2. Irish would retake the lead, so Kentucky down to its final out in the seventh. 2-on. Griffin Joyner singles, and 2 will score. Kentucky back up 4-3. Kelsey Nunley looking to close it out for the Cats in the bottom half. Irish not getting lucky this time. The pop out to short will do it. Kentucky is headed back to the Super Regional for the third straight year. 4-3 is the final. Kentucky will travel to Gainesville to face top-seeded Florida next week. Meanwhile, the Bad Cats ended the regular season on a high note, taking 2 of 3 at Missouri and earning the 8th seed at the SEC tournament. The Wildcats will be making their 15th all-time SEC tournament appearance and a school record tying 4th consecutive trip. The SEC tournament schedule was released late Saturday night. Kentucky, the 8th seed, will open against the 9th seed Auburn Tigers Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern. All tournament games televised on the SEC network this year. The winner of Tuesday's elimination game will advance to the double elimination format and will face the league champion LSU Tigers on Wednesday. Now to the pros. The Giants scored a season-high 10 runs in a win over the Cincinnati Reds Friday night at Great American Ballpark. Then they turned around and they topped that by scoring 11 in a win on Saturday. The Reds trying not to lose 3 in a row to the Giants and, maybe more importantly, keep San Francisco from scoring more than single digits. Top 2, Giants already up 2-0. Noria Coe bangs one off of Anthony DeScalafani. Brandon Crawford, Gregor Blanco scored G-Men up 4-0. Now we go to the top of the third. 1-0 for Hunter Pence. How much do you bench? Oh, a lot of weights. Second game back since last year's World Series, a 2-run shot. Of course, he suffered a fractured forearm in spring training. 6-1 Giants, and then in the 8th, oh, it gets worse. Brandon Belt belts one into the seats off of Jumbo Diaz. The Giants had 16 hits, matching their season high. Yes, the Reds hold them to single digits, but they lose 9-8. 13 times since 1978, a horse has won the first 2 legs of the Triple Crown, only to be disappointed at the Belmont. Could the 14th time be the charm? Is American Pharoah the next super horse to recapture America's interest in the sport of horse racing? Well, the reward for winning the first 2 legs of the Triple Crown, everyone brings a camera and watches you take a bath. American Pharoah and trainer Bob Baffert outside the Pimclo Stakes barn this morning. Baffert said health-wise, Pharoah looks good, no changes and no surprises.
He was more tired after the Derby. He was really, he was blowing pretty hard. He was pretty hot. He was taxing on the Derby, but he needed that hard. He hadn't had a hard race, so. He got a hard race, and then yesterday he let him run yesterday, and he came back. But he looked, and he's hard to gauge because he's so quiet. He's really a quiet horse. He's not going to come out here jumping around. And, he's just a very mellow, very intelligent horse.
Well, the Houston Rockets overcame a 19-point third-quarter deficit in Game 6 on Thursday night to stay alive in the Western Conference semifinals in the NBA. Today, a series-deciding Game 7 against the Los Angeles Clippers. The Rockets trying to make their first conference final since 1997. First half, Houston up 7. James Harden blocks Jordan Crawford's three-point shot. Terrence Jones on a 2-on-1 break. Not the prettiest, but Jones gets it to go. The bucket, the foul. Let's go to the second quarter. Rockets now up 10. Corey Brewer. Dwight Howard. Houston trying to become the 9th team in NBA history to win a playoff series after trailing 3-1. Rockets led by 10 at the break. Second half, Clips on the break. J.J. Redick. Redick had 10. L.A. within 3 points now. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go in the game. Redick. Hey, DJ, play that music. DeAndre Jordan, 16 points, 17 rebounds. Watch it again. That's big time. Okay, so Jordan goes to the line to shoot his free throw, and this has been the video of the day. Chris Paul riding Dwight Howard like a pony. CP3 just wants a piggyback ride. Dwight Howard's like, nah, not going to happen. Houston, we have no problem. Rockets advance to the Western Conference Finals to play the Golden State Warriors. 113 to 100. Wow, just jumping on Dwight Howard's back there.
Well,
it's pretty nice.
There you go.
Going for a ride. Well, just want to mention Western Conference Finals start on Tuesday, then the Eastern Conference Finals will start on Wednesday. That's the Cavs and the Hawks.
All right, Jamie, thanks a lot. We'll wrap things up here right after this.